Imagine being a single parent and perhaps running from domestic violence or trying to figure out where your kids might sleep or what they might eat. It sounds like a lot, right? But it is a reality for many Austin moms. Today, we're going to learn a little bit about the people who are trying to help. Joining us now is Hillary Deck with St. Louise House. Hillary, thank you so much for joining us today.
Thank you for having me.
We're so excited, and we know you're busy because Hillary is actually putting on a big event that's happening later tonight. And
yeah,
I
just
know,
in a couple hours.
A matter of hours. And she's been so sweet to ask me to MC, which I'm looking forward to. Just being around you all has been so inspiring. So let's tell people what St. Louise House is all about. Tell us a little bit about the women and children that you all help.
So St. Louise House is an organization that helps women and children cycle out of homelessness. And we are helping these women not only by finding an apartment for them. So St. Louise House has 46 apartments that they can house women and children right now. But they also provide wraparound services for them and provide them with, job training and all sorts of life skills that they need to move into becoming a more independent and successful mom, single mom, and contributor to the community.
And it's so important to recognize that these women have been through so much. We mentioned at the top here that oftentimes they come from homes where there are instances of domestic violence.
Absolutely.
So the mothers and the children experience this. So they're trying to get over the trauma that they have endured. They're trying to give their kids a place that feels more secure and safe. Sometimes these women are sleeping in cars. Sometimes they've been putting their children in friends' homes.
Absolutely.
There's no stability. So on top of all that, these women are also learning through St. Louise House how to find a job with their goal, hopefully, to pay rent themselves.
Yes.
Why is this work so important? We don't see a lot of this.
So women and children are the most vulnerable part of our homeless society. They are vulnerable for many reasons that you can probably identify with. These women and children have, as we've stated, many of them have been victims of domestic violence. We have stories of women who have been renting mattresses in a room full of people that they don't even know, just to keep a roof over their heads at night. And, that seems really scary to me. But these women endure and they move on. And what St. Louise House does is we have an application process. The waiting list is long. There is a need for this. And these women, can apply and get housing from St. Louise House that's safe and secure and stable, so that they actually have hours in the day where they can get job training. They can, find that dream job of theirs, and they can have a stable environment for their children to go to the same school, to know what's going to be in their lunches, and to really raise them and become successful and become happy and stable. It's a really beautiful thing, and I think one of the things about St. Louise House that works so well is that there's no time limit. Many of the women come in and they may pay as little as $50 a month for their rent, and then it's on a sliding scale, based on how much money they're making and how job security and all of that.
Right.
So we really work with these women. There's a dedicated team of caseworkers that walk the path with these women and their children. And the other thing is the sense of community in these apartment complexes. These women bond together, and having that community, I think, can make a huge difference as well.
Oh, it can, I'm sure, build some tenacity, right? I want to talk a little bit about some of the challenges that women and their families go through. One thing we talk about here at KXAN quite often, actually, is the housing crisis in Austin. We've reported on it. Our viewers know, if they've tuned in, they've seen a story or two about housing. Would you say that's one of the challenges that these women face once they get to a point where they can start trying to think about housing, permanent housing for their children?
Absolutely, absolutely. And that's why this model works well, because it starts them out so that they don't have to worry about rent as much, and then it can, slide them up to being more affordable. But yes, housing in Austin is not affordable at all. and they have calculations of, you know, getting these women back to successful bill paying and job seeking.
Wow.
It's a very beautiful program.
It's remarkable. Now, I want to talk about tonight because, as you mentioned, it is expensive to live and survive in Austin. People can help. How can people, I know our viewers are so generous. They're going to watch this and say, well, how can I help? How can I donate? How can I volunteer? Can you tell us a little bit about ways that people can get involved with St. Louise House?
Absolutely. So tonight is our St. Louise House Game Changer Gala. It's at the Downtown Marriott, and we are sold out, sorry. But we have beautiful silent auction packages and a raffle. So if you go to slhgamechanger.org,
Okay.
then you can log on and see all the packages. You can enter to win this beautiful diamond necklace from Corman Fine Jewelers that we have in our raffle. And we are fundraising year round. This is a great day to be talking about St. Louise House,
Right.
but it is a year round, constant need. We have plenty of big and small things that anyone can do, including, you know, funding and money, and also volunteering.
Right.
There's a huge need for that as well.
Okay, well, I'll make sure to echo you, and I'll put that website out at least on my social media platforms. So maybe folks can go there, Britt Marino TV, and you'll find the info. And then I'll see you later tonight. Thank you so much for stopping by, because I know this is not easy, but we just wanted to get the word out. So thank you so much, Hillary.
Thank you,
Appreciate
Barry.
it.